Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of the General's Pixel. In the UK, we've got McDonald's where you've got these useless cards, utter useless cards. Well, you know what? I have found a use for them, and it's in this particular video to celebrate new games for MVFME that's going to be coming to your screen very soon. If you enjoy the content of this video, please subscribe. It costs you absolutely nothing. It helps a little channel grow like mine, and it helps the algorithm as well. But a big thanks and big call out to Hong Kong Fury and Marvin for allowing me to do this video to present to you what you will be getting soon. But viewer beware, we are still currently under test with regard to these games. A couple of things may change in the very near future, but this is what, to all intents and purposes, you will be getting very soon. So the first game to show you is Extra Ball Bingo. You may not have seen this. It's one of the more interesting ones on the T7. And these cards that we've got here are going to be useful for what we're going to be showing you for the rest of the particular video. And we'll get to this in a moment's time. So what we're going to do is we're basically going to put £10 into every single machine. And we're just going to play that £10 and let it play out. So, you know, you can see the video working, you can see the game going here. You know, you may be familiar with some of these, you may not be familiar with some of these, but maybe there will be your favourite that's going to be included. This is actually quite a hard video to do because I'm not hearing any sound. I went to use my headphones and they were completely dead. They were absolutely dead on the door now. So I'm effectively playing this almost on silent. I can talk to the end of days, so it doesn't matter. I did play this on my T7. I did play this on my T7. But you know, it's not one that I don't know whether I would play too much, but it's one of the unique ones. And this is what emulation is so great about. You get to play interesting, unique things that you may have forgotten about, you may not remember. You know, we've won a little bit of money here so far. Actually, it's doing some winning, isn't it? It's doing some winning as the extra balls there is happily flashing away. Alright, okay, so it's throwing in more of these. If we get a 20, it went to the next one. If we got a 20, we would have probably got a full house there. Alright, so it's speeding away. We've got a little bit of credit there. And we'll just kill the game. I noticed I actually did autoplay on 50p, but it doesn't matter. You get the idea. So we are going to come out of that and we're going to be back on the main screen. This is going to be the GPC kiosk that you see that's available from Desert Island Fruits if you choose to go there and get it yourself. And what you've got is we've got all these cards that we're going to reveal. So this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if we have a look on the back of the top card, that is number 5. We can get rid of that now. So the next card, the next McDonald's card, has got number 3 on it. Let's see who is behind door number 3. And you can see the faint glow of the picture there. And those will fill out as we go on because, you know, I want them to build the whole picture, the whole tapestry of what we've got. Are you excited for what the next game is? Can you even guess it? This is Progressive Rock. So again, we're going to be putting some money in here, £10, and we'll turn autoplay on. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to change the stake. We'll change the stake, and we'll turn autoplay on for 10, and we'll start doing this. This was another one of the rare ones. Oh, by the way, the screen is pushed up a little bit because I suffer from OCD, and I'm trying to hide the title bar. This is why you can see it. You're not seeing the top of the screen. This is my deliberate screen position because it's like, no, I do not want to be showing the title bar for them. But we're on to a bit of a winner here. Look at this, 3 bonus. What are we going to get? Let's stop. £32. And we're playing this all for free, so it costs us nothing. And look, Mr. Barcrest, he's got some hair. I wish I had hair, but he's got some hair there. So let's just do a little bit of a gamble here. Let's do a plus there, and we'll do a gamble. Ooh. I guess it's wrong. Oh, I must have been misclicking. Yes, it does work. We've got 70 quid there. Boom, we are in the money. And there's going to be a lot of fireworks going off as we got the jackpot. That was actually unexpected on this demo there. But yeah, there you go, 77 quid. So you can see that one works. Let's come out of here. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick another game to play on the mysterious card. It's like having a scratch card, is it? Where you scratch your things. Nothing will ever match. But there are multiple games. All right, so we've got this one and we've got this one. Who's going to be next? This card here, it was upside down. That gives us number 9. So number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Your next game that you will be getting will be this. What will it be? Who knows? We just have to wait for it to fire up and bring us some more glory. And as the highest, this is brilliant. Hot slot. When I first saw this, it was holy hell. This is a great game. You may not have heard of this, but what you got to do, you select your slot. So we'll go blue here, all right. And basically, it's gonna one of these is gonna win more. One of these is gonna win more. So we're gonna put some money in, and we'll do the max bet of £2. We'll do autoplay of 5, and off we go. And see that one 18 quid, not the blue one here. So to speak, but one of them did really well. All right, we got a bit of a gamble here, and we'll go for you. Hello. Yes, winner, chicken dinner. I hate that phrase. I used to work with a guy that used to say it all the time. He did something successful on one of his testing, and it's like winner, chicken dinner. And you were like, please, I hope the chickens come and eat you, because you want them for dinner so much. I really do. All right, shall we go for the 120? Let's do this. Oh, we missed. All right, so yeah, this is a sweet game. This really is a really good game. The effects are nice. The sound is nice. It hangs together so well. But yeah, really pleased that this is included in the next batch of games for you fantastic people. All right, so we don't want to do any more credit here. I think we've done everything we need to with that game. Let's go to the main menu and see who is next. We've got a few of these. This could be a long video, but you know what? It's worth it. The amount of time, effort, money has gone in to making these. It is absolutely worth it. And number nine is flashing away quite happily here. All right, next on the doors is number 4. I could be a bingo caller, couldn't I? So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's just eager to see what's next. I kind of know the selection of games, but I actually don't know what order they're going to be on here. Okay, Neptune's Treasure. Yes, I did a lot of work on Neptune's Treasure. I really did on the first video when this was T7MU. And by God, I played a lot of that game. Fortunately, I don't have to play it again for a while. Actually, we need to put some money in, don't we? I'm trying to change stake, and there's no money going in. Have we got money in? Yes. Alright, so this one. There we go. So, I think the slight delay is the Chaos version software that I'm using is basically on top of everything else. It's controlling what you see, and I think there's a little bit of delay with that. So let's just stop autoplay. That stops straight away. We will change the stake. Okay, so yeah, as I said, everything is currently under test at the moment. This one might need just a little bit of work here. I don't know, but you know what? We'll pop back to the main menu and see what else we've got coming up. That's what I said right at the beginning. All of this is under test. This has been done a little bit early, but for time's sake, it needs to be done. All right, so next one is number 10. Number 10. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not worried about this. I've seen bigger problems resolved on the testing that's been going on in the past. So yeah, this is absolutely fine. What you saw with Neptune's Treasure. And this one is Boulder Bucks. Win up to 500 of your British pounds. All right, so credit goes in. We'll do max bet here. Autoplay 5. There you go. Actually, how smooth that was, how smooth this was, it might have actually been Neptune's Treasure that had a bit of a problem. What is this? Pick me. We'll go for it. I always usually go for the middle ones on here. 1 Boulder Buck. Okay, what's it going to do? What's it going to do? 1 pick. 1 pick. Alright, okay, so we'll go for you. We'll go for you. 6 free spins with expanding tigers. I hope we see some expanding tigers. Yeah, we go. There he is. You can always tell the old style games, the very early BardQuest ones, in how they look with the graphics of the feel and stuff like that. There's something really, really sweet about them. And it's just so lovely to see this you know, brought into our homes. It really, really is. Obviously, you need to supply your own V-Pack, so you know you'll have your own T7 machine and stuff like that you can take them off. But no, this is really, really lovely. All right, so we might get something good here. There we go, £40. Okay, and we've got one more free spin now. If those lions, if those tigers stay, yes. That wasn't as much as I thought we would get. That's a little bit disappointing there, isn't it? But yeah, you can see this running absolutely beautifully well. Beautifully well. Right, so we've got £64 there. There's a lot of fire going on off the top. It's probably going to tell us, congratulations, you won £64. And he walks off thinking, right, what do I do now? What do I do now? Oh, and we won another pound. A big win. You know what? It's taken a long time to get through all this, but yeah, if this was your real money, you would be happy. You would be happy with this. Okay, we have got 2 more spins left. Come on, 1 more spin. Give us the jackpot. I bet he can't. I bet he won't. Ah, fair enough. Alright, so what we're going to do now, is we're going to return to the main screen and see how many we have got left to do. Nearly there, nearly there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 7 left. Alright, so this is a special sauce McDonald's card that wants us to do number 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who are you? What are you? Having known the selection of games overall, I'm actually quite impressed by the order that these are coming out. Right, yes, this game here. Alright, this is one that I've always found a little bit weird. This is an Africa game. So we're going to put some money in here and we'll do You Africa Untamed. I'm going to do autoplay, I think, for this one here. And you win bonus spins and you can win money on it. Yeah, obviously you can win money on it. It's a fruit machine. But I don't know. It's one that reminds me from when I've been to the States of Buffalo, the Buffalo games, because you know I've seen that wild symbol before. Not that wild one, but that one there, the orange one. I think it's a wild. Oh no, it's £25 in this, but it is the wild. That is the exact wild symbol for raging buffaloes and stuff like that in the States, which is a great game. But you know, we've got some active stuff climbing down now. But no, we'll move on to the next one. But this one you can win lots of wins, lots of win spins and stuff like that. And eventually you will get some money. Alright, okay, let's see who is next. Who is next? Okay, so the next card is Hamburglar. Okay, and he wants us to open door number 12. So here we go, door number 12 is opening up. What is this? What is this? This is quite a long preview, but you know what? You've got quite a few great, brilliant games here. You really, really have. Okay, so you may be thinking, no, we've got this. Well, yes, this is Greece. You have got this.
Okay,
but this is a different version here. This is the £100 jackpot one. And what I've not mentioned as well is of all the games that you've seen here, there are some doubles that I'm not showing you. And by doubles not showing you, you know, the Africa one, you know, currently at the state of play today has got 2 versions that you can install. We are only seeing one of those versions. There's no point in showing them both, but this was a new one for this batch. So yeah, this absolutely gets there. Alright, so we're going to change the state to £1, autoplay to 10, and off we go. Off we go. We use the top screen here. We use the top screen as the title card on the first video we did for MVFME. It's still a bit of a tongue twister for me. I'm so used to saying MFME, you know, but adding the V in there, it's like, oh, got to think before you speak, just a little bit, But no, and there's a lovely tribute to the late great Chris Wren that's been done in there. Yeah, have a look at the help stuff in it, and always make sure, by the way, you read the readmes when you get this. There's a lot of useful information in there as that counts down to 2, 1, and then boom, it is done. Alright, so that is done. Let's go back and see what is next. Saving. Alright, so what it's saving, the next card is the order one. Can I take your order? And that is number 7. So door number 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And the usual weight, what are we going to get? Do you know what we're going to get? I've got to guess because obviously the numbers are a little bit limited now and I know what else is there. But yes, this is Wipeout. This is a really old one. I think this is a very old Barcrest type game that you've got here by the graphics, the art style and everything else. But you know, it's quite unique in what it is as well. Let's put some money in. Let's put some money in. So we got £10 in. We'll do. Will it do autoplay? Come on. There we go. Yeah, working out. It could be me misclicking here, not clicking exactly the right thing. You know, but as I say, all of this is still under development here. But you know, these are the games that are shortlisted, that are, you know, passed testing. Now I think it could be the overlay that I'm using, as I say, that could be creating a little bit of the problem here. But part of the reason I've used that overlay is it's a little boost for the. Oh, look at him, he's got a surfboard. He's got a surfboard. This is a similar problem that we had. There we go, that worked. There we go. Right, I'm not finding the sweet spot, that's what it is. Oh, and we lost when I found the sweet spot. But yeah, this autoplay on, and we'll do a little bit more here. Yeah, this is phenomenal to be seen. So I lost track of what I was going to be saying here. You know, I really did. But yeah, everything is under development. But yeah, part of the reason why I'm using the GPC kiosk is to give it a bit of a little boost in this video, but also more importantly, it builds up the reveal because you don't see the splash screen in terms of what you've currently got. So you know, there's deliberately a little bit of the shenanigans going on here in terms of, you know, I want you to be excited for the next card. I want you to be excited for me to stop talking, as we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. All right, okay, so this is Apple Pie Tree, who is number 8. Apple Pie Tree is number 8. We know that's number 8 there. You know, what's it going to be? Is Roadhog Mad going to be pleased about this? Is We Are City going to be pleased? Is any of you going to be pleased? So this is Magic Fruits. And again, shunted up because I'm trying to hide the menu bar at the top of the screen here. We'll put some money in and we will do another autoplay on, and no, I've definitely with 25p. You know what, we'll leave this one with 25p. You know, those are real old style fruits here. Those are the digital versions that you used to see on the printed reels, you know, on things like Big Brother and stuff like that. You know, they are perfect Barcrest fruits. So if you ever want to recreate some reels, you know, these are the type to lift off to do this. They really are. All right, okay, 27 ways to win. We've got a little bit of autoplay left. Actually, I don't know how much autoplay we've got. It's not telling us. Oh, it's stopped there. It's stopped there. So yeah, you've probably seen enough of this. You know, some people will be delighted to see this game. Other people won't. But what's most important is, you know, it's a game that, you know, you've got access to. You didn't have access to before. Let's go back and see who is next. 3, 2, 1, come on, come on, come on. Well, the card we're going to be using is this one here, and it is number 2. So Frygel, you are our number 2. Come on, come on, come on. 3 left to go. I can remember 2 of the games. And here we are. This was one of the ones I can remember. Elvis, you've got an Elvis game. Alright, so let's put some money in. I made a little bit of a change in stake here. And we'll do autoplay and we'll start the autoplay. You know, you can watch this for 10 spins or whatever happened. There's a few Elvis games. I think they... Oh, one more pick. Well, we've got to pick you, haven't we? We have to pick you. I think they originally came out on the Rio cabinet. Or at least the first one was on a Rio cabinet. You know, these are obviously a little bit different that you have here. And there we go. Elvis is done. Alright, so we now need to pop back. And we've got 2 here. So I already know what number this is. I can read it on the back. This is number 1 for the Big Mac jingle. Look at those words. Look at those words. That means absolutely nothing. Alright, number 1. Who's it going to be? Yeah, we're 20 minutes into the video. You cannot imagine the hours the developers have put into this. This is Monopoly Hot Properties. Alright, let's put some money in here. Oh, look at that. I put loads of money in. I put loads of money in. Alright, okay, so we're going to change the stake to that. It feels that where you've got to get the sweet spot with some of these buttons, which I'm using with the mouse, you know, you can use the keyboard to play as well, but it feels that that's on a lot of the older games. Yeah, these newer type ones are much more generous with the area that it allows you to click on. It certainly feels that way. It really, really does. Well, that didn't do very much, did it? You know what? Let's give this one another 10 autoplays. Maybe we will see something happen. Because we've only got one game left. Can you guess what it is? Can you think what it is? You know, is it something that you're expecting? Let's see. Nope, nothing really going here. Nothing really going on here. Alright, let's pop out of that. Save him. So, McNugget Buddies. This one wants us to open door number 11. So I love the way you can see all these sort of posts in here. And look, there's the GPC logo as well. But no, enough of that. Let's do door number 11.
Jarvis, you there?
At your service.
You there? Who will it be? What will it be? You'll find out in just a moment's time. Right after this bar is finished. And yes, it's Iron Man. The brilliant, brilliant Iron Man. Let's give this a go. So we are going to put one £10 in there. We'll do autoplay there. In fact, we'll change the stake to £2. Autoplay. And because it's the last one, let's do 10 spins. What will we get? What will we actually get? Look, lots of Starks, lots of Tony Starks there. 11 wins. Look at that. That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. Alright, so let's gamble for £35. And look at this. No Mr. Barcrest. They've got quite a nice theme there, haven't they? Alright. Let's gamble for 62. Right, it's time to up it a little bit now. 124. Oh, we just missed. We were so close. We were so close. Alright, 5 more spins of this. This was when Marvel was great. And there we are. We are done. We are absolutely done. So, hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed this preview of what you will be getting very, very soon. As I say, you know, there's a couple of things that might be subject to change, for want of a better word. But, you know, we have filled all these cards out now. What was your favourite? What are you most excited to be playing? And if you use a GPC kiosk, remember, you can always click on a heart, and it goes down here, and it becomes your favourite. All of you stay safe. All of you take care. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye.
G-A-M-E